Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Aquarian Mind Podcast. Today's podcast, episode number 166. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers. Just wanted to take the time to apologize for, I would say, the past 2 to 3 episodes where there's been a static kind of thing going on with my recordings. And good chance that I'm probably going to re-record those podcasts. I decided to be Mr. Cool Guy and thought that I should get a new microphone. And yeah, it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. So I'm back to the old microphone. So hopefully this sounds better than what it has the past few days. So podcast episode number 166 is today, obviously, Mondays with Mello, and I am delving into something that will make me a little bit more vulnerable than usual. And I have promised you guys that I will do that more. So here it is. It's the one thing that I'm scared of. And it's a good one. So the one thing that I'm scared of is being able to have balance when I do, get into a dating and relationship situation. And I say this because I have been working my butt off for over 6 years as you are listening to this, because who knows if anyone's going to listen to this podcast way down the road. It'll probably be years from now. But anyway, I'm not scared of really being in a relationship with someone special. And yes, there is someone special in my life that I do like and care about a lot. And I won't delve into too much of it because I really don't know if she listens to this podcast. And if she does, yeah, oh boy. But anyway, I say this because I don't want to take away from spending time with her, but I still have my purpose and my mission. And I know there will be challenges with this, and it's why it's so important for me to be with someone who will support me as much as I support her. So this is not necessarily just about me. It's also about her and her purpose and her mission in life, and us being able to find balance with spending time with each other and things of that nature. And there always has to be a sense of balance, and I know that will be imperative, to our relationship situation. And as I get older, I start to think, that I'm not meant to be on this journey alone. Like, I'm meant to, share this journey of writing and podcasts and, all of the other things that I'm doing, along with, the personal things about me. I'm meant to be on this journey with someone. And I honestly thought I was going to be alone for the long haul with just the way the world is. But I'm not going to have a podcast on relationships and dating because everyone blames, certain things when it boils down to two other things. But anyway, neither here or there. I have spent the majority of my life single and alone. So after a while, it becomes the norm and you accept it for what it is. And, for me, it doesn't faze me, but you go through the withdrawals of loneliness, and then you eventually get over it. And I'm forced to get over it because, for starters, I'm a guy. And secondly, I have too many goals to accomplish. It's just accomplish one goal, move on to the next. And I have a full understanding that a sense of balance will be necessary, but the work can't stop. And it's continuous, and it's pushing myself to be great. And hopefully I can, not only push myself to be great, but also push her and drive her to be great also. And for pretty much over 6 years, I really didn't need anyone to push me to be great. I had my entrepreneurs and motivational speakers to, keep me going. But just maybe I need a voice of reason in my corner. But there's an internal struggle, to find that in a world of people who pretty much live a life of monotony. Everyone's cool with the 9 to 5 and 2 weeks of vacation a year or 3 weeks or however many weeks you get, your health benefits, and you save your 401k and hope you make it to that point, right? But there has to be a wavelength that matches mine, and there has to be a no excuses mindset, when it comes to getting work done. And, her goals don't have to necessarily match mine, but, if she has an innate drive to impact others and change the world, that surely would be a beautiful story. And I will say with this wonderful woman that I can tell she has an innate drive to be great because of, her dedication to certain things in her life. And I know it's there. It's just getting to that place where we have those conversations about it, which is going to be really cool when it gets to that point. And I can no longer deny that, somewhere along the lines, we'll get to that place where, we're spending time together and, she'll make me smile and bring joy to my life, and I'll do the same. But in the meanwhile, I am preparing to pretty much open my heart and my space to allow her to come in. And it's going to take time, and we've, all got our share of experiences, but I'm scared that I'm going to just get caught up in working all the time and constantly recording the podcast. And, now I am a sports writer for a website and I'm doing that. And then I'm also writing books, and then I'm also editing books, and I'm also formatting books, and I'm also marketing myself. And then there's other opportunities that come my way from time to time, and it's updating my website. And now I have a podcast website, which I wanted to share with you guys, but I will actually in a few minutes. But in all honesty, I have to find that balance, and I duck my head and work all the time. Like, I live in a totally different city, and I don't even go out and explore it that much because I'm just immersed in, being great and making those sacrifices and knowing that I have time to do that, go explore, the city I live in and things of that nature. But I'm starting to really feel a little bit more fulfilled in what I'm doing. And I'm still on this drive to 60 books, and I'm closer than I was a year ago. And I'm just scared that I'm going to really just get caught up in my work. And I know that I've got to slow down, and I'm working on doing that, and I'm trying my best. So if you are, a person who's a workaholic, hopefully the person that you're with understands that and knows that. But please make the time, find the balance, spend time with that person you care about. The work will be there. That person may not. And I want to make sure that I'm doing the right things, on a regular basis to make sure that I'm tending to her needs. I don't want to necessarily say expectations, because expectations lead to disappointments, but I want there to be fulfillment between the both of us. And that's just, very, very, very important to me. And, as I get older, I'm starting to, really understand and know what's more important to me, and just really enjoying and embracing the journey that I'm on. And I would love for her to be part of the journey. Trust me. And no, I don't expect her to read all my books. And no, I don't expect her to listen to all my podcasts, because that is a task within itself. To read 41 books and listen to 165 podcasts, or 166 currently, that's a bit much. And I know that I'm going to be close to about 200 podcasts by the end of this year alone. So I already know that that's a task within itself. And then the blogs on my website, yeah, my work is just overload. But anyway, to end this podcast, I wanted to share that I have a new podcast website now, and it's theaquarianmindpodcast.com. And I've been working on it like a crazy person, because that's just the maniacal aspect of me and wanting perfection. I will leave the link at the end of the podcast. You'll see it. If you guys listen to my podcast on other platforms, that's great. I appreciate it, whether it's Anchor or Spotify or Apple or Google. And I think I'm on about 18 platforms at this point. iHeart, Deezer, Podchaser, Castbox. I'm on so many platforms. I think I've kind of lost count. I think I'm on more than 18, I think, at this point. I think I'm on about 20 or 21, but I can't get them on my website because of certain reasons. Nothing bad, but point is I'm on theaquarianmindpodcast.com. It's pretty much an immersive experience, and if you listen to it on my website, you'll see the media player. It's on each episode is pretty cool. So I'm working on media players for every episode. Every episode will be different with the media player. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you guys can leave reviews like on, my website, that's awesome. If you listen to it on Apple, if you guys can leave a review on my podcast, that'd be great also. With that said, that is my podcast for today. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me being a little bit more vulnerable about myself, because this can help anyone. And that is always my goal. So remember, if you are, in a dating situation or relationship situation, please do your due diligence. If you really care about someone and you really want to grow with a person, you've got to find balance somewhere along the lines in all that you're doing. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Be good, everyone, and go and accomplish your goals.